Good morning, students. Today we are going to do chapter number 10 of Literature Reader. The name of the chapter is The Canterville Ghost. This is the story of a place, you can say a house, in which it is supposed to have a ghost in it. And when a family entered to live in that house, how they managed and how they tackled with the ghost, this is given in the story. So we'll read the story. When Mr. Hiram B. Otis, he was an American minister who purchased the mansion. Mansion here means the house in which it is supposed to have the ghost. He purchased the house that is known as the Canterville House, the Canterville Chase. The house was at the Canterville Chase. Everyone said that he was foolish, that because he was purchasing the house as it is having a ghost in it. So everybody believed that the place was haunted means Dharavna. Everybody believed that the place is haunted and there is a ghost in that place. Lord Canterville himself said, who is Lord Canterville? A person who is, you can say, a priest in the church. So, Lord Canterville, he also said that I feel bound to tell you, I am very much bound to tell you, Mr. Otis, that all my family members, like almost many of my family members, they have seen the ghost, as well as the ghost has been seen by the rector is a person who does the religious practices of the parish. Parish means the area which has its own church. Rector of the parish means the church, the person who is having the person who does all the religious practices in a particular church. So Lord Canterville told him that even the rector of the church, the rector of the parish, also saw the ghost. Lady Canterville often got very little sleep. Lady Canterville means the wife of Lord Canterville. She also got very less sleep because she usually heard mysterious noises, means जो noises पता नहीं कहाँ से कोई noises आती थी वो उनको सुनाई देती थी, वो सो नहीं पाती थी रात को. And we have stopped living in that place when my great aunt, she had two skeleton hands that were placed on her shoulders when she was dressing for dinner. Once aunt of the Lord, she was getting dressed, she was getting ready for the dinner, and two skeleton hands that were placed on the shoulders of that lady. And since then they have stopped living in that place. Mr. Otis said, my lord, I come from a modern country where we have everything in place of money. Like we have everything that money can buy. We do have everything with us. And if ghosts exist in Europe, I'm sure they would have existed in America as well. So and if they have existed in America, we would have one of them in our public museums. We would have placed it in our public museum, or we would have placed it as the for the road show. Well, the Lord said, if you don't mind, there is a ghost in the house, that's all right. अगर आपको नहीं डर लगता, अगर आपको लगता है कि ghost कुछ नहीं होते, तो it's all right. Lord Canterville smiled, but remember every time that I have warned you that there is a ghost in the house. Few weeks later, the sale was finalized. After some days, after few weeks, the house sale was finalized, and Mr. Otis, he traveled to the Canterville Chase with his family. Who all were there in the family? Mrs. Otis, their eldest son Washington, 15 years old daughter Miss Virginia E. Otis, and their two twin boys. The railway station, it was 7 miles away from the Canterville Chase. So, Mr. Otis, what he asked for a wagonette. Wagonette means a four-wheeled horse that is a vehicle that is drawn by a horse, that is a four-wheeler. He booked a wagonette for them, and it was a beautiful July evening, and they were driving towards their house, and they were very happy. And when they entered the grounds of the Canterville Chase, the sky became overcast means suddenly the sky became covered with the dark clouds, and a large crowd of black colored animals that belongs to the crow family, they passed over them, and it started raining. The housekeeper, whose name was Mrs. Umney, she stood on the steps of the house and for receiving them. She greeted them. She made them each a low courtesy. Courtesy means she greeted them, and when they go down of the vehicle, and she said, "I bid you welcome to the Canterville Chase." She said in a very attractive manner that I bid you welcome. So they all followed her through the Tudor hallway. Tudor hallway means Tudor is the time of the king. Tudor is the time when the Tudor family, kings and queens, ruled the country. So they followed her through the Tudor hallway and the library, and they were shown into the dining room. At 11 o'clock, all the family members went to their rooms, and by half past 11, all the lights were out. Like they entered their rooms at 11, and by half an hour, they shut all the lights. Sometime later, Mr. Otis, he got awakened by a noise in the corridor. It was a strange noise just outside his room. The noise just sounded like a loud sound of the metal when there is something that is put to a metal. कोई चीज किसी metal के साथ जब बजती है तो उसको ऐसा सुनाई दिया. He could not even hear the herd of footsteps. He could distinctly hear it. Means he was there was no sound of footsteps. A little sound of footsteps was there. He put on his slippers. He took a small oblong phial. Oblong phial is a glass bottle that is long, and he took it out from the suitcase and he opened his door. And in front of him, he saw that a pale moonlight ghost of an old man. He saw a ghost of an old man. He was having white long hairs that were falling over his shoulders in matted coils. Matted coils means curls that are stuck to each other because they have not combed for long time. His old fashioned garments, they were ragged, matlab फटे हुए थे, and from his wrists and ankles hung heavy manacles, and his arms and feet, they were having metal bands that are joined by a chain, जो कि just like say you can say हथकड़ी, जो कि जो prisoners होते हैं उनको पहनाई जाती है. My dear sir, said Mr. Otis. Otis said, my dear sir, I ask you to oil those noisy chains. I ask you to oil those noisy chains because they produce a lot of noise. I have brought a bottle of oil for you, and this one is said to be completely effective. When you put it one time on your chains, it is very effective. And with these words, he placed a bottle on the nearby table, and he went back to his room. For a moment, the ghost was quite motionless. He stood still, and he felt like he has been treated unfairly. Then he turned around and he fled down to the corridor. He fled downwards, and he was making deep sad sounds and giving a pale glow. When he reached the top of the great oak staircase, a door of the room was open, and two little figures appeared. That were the two twin boys. The two figures appeared, and a large pillow was thrown on the head of the ghost. The ghost quickly vanished through the wall. Vanished मतलब गुम हो जाना, फटाफट से छिप जाना. Ghost quickly vanished through the wall, and he made for a secret chamber. And made for a secret chamber means, and he went to the secret chamber that was made in the left wing, and at that place he recovered his breath, matlab he became normal. Never in his uninterrupted haunting career of 300 years, his career was of 300 years, from 300 long years he has been a ghost. He had been so grossly insulted. It had never happened to him in 300 years, like somebody has insulted him such terribly, in such a terrible manner. In fact, no ghost in the history he had known, in the history of ghosts, no ghost had been treated in this way. So he was determined to have vengeance. Vengeance means he was determined to give the punishment for the wrong that had been done to him. After a few nights, when the Otis family, they go into bed, they were woken up by the ghost's laugh. Spooky laugh means when the ghosts laugh, they were woken up by that sound, and they came from the sound was coming from the downstairs floor. On the downstairs, the twins, they went towards the stairs, and they shot the pea shooters at him. They shot their toy shooters at him. And then after that, Mrs. Otis, she came in a light blue colored dressing gown, and she said to him, I am afraid you sound unwell. She said, I feel like you are not well, so I have brought you a bottle of Dr. Dobell's cough mixture. If you are having a sore throat, it is a very good remedy. Like if you drink that, you will become well. Canterville ghost, he glared at her in a feeling irritated. He got irritated at her, and he became faintly phosphorescent, means he produced a dim light in the dark, and he then vanished by producing a sad sound. And at the time the ghost reached the room, he was most irritated because the Otis family, they were very, very irritating. They were very annoying. Then he wanted to attempt the family for one more time. For that, he selected the date 13th of August, that was Friday. Then he selected a large hat to wear that is having a red colored feather on it, and he wrapped himself in a sheet that was having frills on the wrist and the neck. and he decided to carry a type of knife with him that has rust over it because it was very old. At half past midnight, the ghost went down the passage and he turned the corner. But when he fell back, he heard very sad sounding cry, and right in front of him there was another ghost who was stood motionless, but he was very terrible. The another ghost that was very terrible, he was still. It was having a round orange colored face that was having a smile, horrible smile on its face, and its body was wrapped in a white colored sheet. And on its chest, there was a placard. Placard means handwritten or printed notice that was in strange black handwriting. He fled back, the Canterville ghost, he fled back to his room and he did not even read the placard until the next morning. The placard was having the words, "The Otis ghost, the only real spook." Real spook means the real ghost. The Canterville ghost could not believe that, he was unable to believe that the wicked Otis children, wicked means chalak, बहुत chalak, the clever Otis children, they were making a fool of him. They were mocking him means they were making a fool of him. He suddenly felt very weak and tired and he retired to his room for 5 days. Means for next 5 days he did not come back out of his room. So, however, he had no choice to fulfill his duties as he had no choice, but he has to fulfill his duties as the ghost. So for next 3 Saturdays, he was giving his duty of moving about the corridor at night. But he took every possible precaution against being heard. That means he took every possible precaution so that nobody can hear that the ghost is out of his room. He moved as lightly as possible, and he wore a large black colored velvet cloak. And he was very careful to use the oil that was given by Mr. Otis. He used that oil on his chains. In spite of all this, he was tortured. In spite of taking all the precautions, he was being tortured. Strings were continually being stretched across the corridor. Corridor में they placed the strings, मतलब वो धागे रस्सियां बांध देते थे, over which he tripped in the dark, और dark में वो गिर जाता था. One night, a big heavy jug of cold water fell on him and he could hear the laughter that was coming from the nearby bedroom. And another night, two figures came out around him and from a dark corner they waved their arms wildly and they shout boo at him. After all this, the Canterville ghost disappeared. वो कहीं छिप गया, बाहर ही नहीं आया. The twins lay in wait for him on several occasions. The twins waited for the ghost on several occasions and they assumed that the ghost had gone away. And Mr. Otis wrote a letter to that effect to Lord Canterville. Mr. Otis wrote a letter to Lord Canterville and told him that the ghost has gone, and who replied in a great pleasure, who expressed his great pleasure at the news, and he congratulated him. The Lord congratulated him. The Canterville ghost, he was still in the house. He had not gone anywhere. He was still in the house, but he was now little more than an invalid. He was just like, he could not move outside his room. He could not let anybody see him. He was just sitting in his room for every time. One evening, Virginia was running past the tapestry chamber, the door of which happened to be open, when to her surprise she noticed the Canterville ghost sitting by the window. One evening, when Virginia was passing through a chamber of her house, she saw the room door was open, and she was surprised to see that the Canterville ghost was sitting there nearby the window, and he was staring sadly at the garden, and he was watching the golden red autumn leaves that were dancing in the air. His head was leaned in his hand, like he was having his hand placed on his hand, sorry. And even he was a ghost, he was looking very sad. Virginia was filled with pity. उसको दया आ गई उसको देख के. She whispered, "I'm sorry for you." The ghost looked around and the astonishment. He was looked surprised when he saw the girl. "Please don't go," he said. "Please don't go, Miss Virginia." He said, "Please don't go because I'm so lonely and I don't know what to do. I am tired of being haunted. I am tired of this haunting. मुझे ये डराना जो बार बार डर लग रहा है मुझे. मैं थक गया उन सब चीज़ों से. Now I want to sleep but I cannot sleep." The girl said, "Why you cannot sleep? You just need to go to the bed and you just need to close your eyes." So The ghost told her that I have not slept for 300 years, he said sadly, and Virginia was very surprised. He said, I am very tired. Virginia came towards him and she knelt down at his side. मतलब वो वहाँ पे बैठ गई. Poor ghost, she said, poor ghost, do you mean that you want to stop being a ghost? कि तुम भूत नहीं बनना चाहते अब? Yes, he said, how wonderful it must be to be at peace. मतलब शांति मिलना कितना अच्छा होता है. You can help me, you know. Have you ever heard an old prophecy inscribed on a library window? Prophecy means a statement that tells us what is going to happen in the future. भविष्यवाणी जिसको हम बोलते हैं. उसने बोला कि तुम मेरी हेल्प कर सकती हो क्या, तुमने लाइब्रेरी विंडो के ऊपर जो एक स्टेटमेंट लिखी है उसको पढ़ा है. द स्टेटमेंट सेज, when a golden girl can win prayer from out the lips of sin, when a child gives up its tears and the barren almond bears, then shall all the house be still and peace come to the Canterville. It means that you must pray with me and you must cry for me, and then the angel of death may have pity upon me. The ghost told her that if you sit with me and do prayer with me and if you cry with me, then the angel of the death, मतलब जो god of death है वो उनको मेरे पे दया आ जाएगी. Virginia said, I am not afraid, I will help you, I want to help you. The two started doing the prayers, and as they did so, Virginia was feeling very bad for the ghost, so that the tears started falling down from her eyes. Her eyes got blurred and she cannot see when the ghost faded away. But afterwards, when she went to the window and she looked out, she noticed that the withered almond tree in the garden had blossomed. Withered मतलब सूखी हुई जो almond tree थी वो blossom, उस पे flowers आ गए हैं. She could see the flowers in the moonlight. वो moonlight में भी flowers को देख सकती थी. A parting gift from the funny old Canterville ghost. That was the parting gift. मतलब ghost ने जाते हुए उनको एक gift दिया था. So this was a funny story that is written by Oscar Wilde. And in the story we have learned that I don't know whether you believe or not, whether there are ghosts or not, but in the story we have been told that there was a ghost, and by their intelligence, by using the intelligence, how the Otis family, they helped the ghost in getting peace, and how they treated the ghost. So this was all about the story. Now we'll have a look at the question answers portion. A part says answer these questions. There are some questions given related to the chapter. You just need to read the questions and answer these questions by finding them in the chapter. B part says read the sentences and answer the questions. There are some sentences given to you, and based on that sentence there are some questions related to that. Read the sentence, understand it, and attempt the questions. Think and answer part says 2 questions are given. Think about that question, and according to your perception, give answer to that question. This was all about the story. I hope you have enjoyed the story. Thank you. Have a nice day.